Hello and welcome. I am the commissioner of the MFL. I want to start off by saying thank you for being here today. We have some of the most loyal fans that any league could wish for. We also stand by the fact that we feel like we have the best athletes in any other league. That being said, the way this league has been presented to you, the consumer, the fan, has been different each year, you could say. But for the most part, it has been introduced and presented in the same way since the beginning and the creation of the MFL. We've had many of Super Bowls and fantastic matchups played in the course of this league. In this upcoming season, in the season that we're in, the teams around the league are fighting for the 23rd Lombardi Trophy. We are just so proud to say that in general. 23 Super Bowls on the Metro Johnny channel. Today, we have some big news. We will be, for the first time ever, introducing a new way that the MFL is getting presented to you guys. No longer will the MFL, for now, be presented by EA Sports Madden. We are moving on to a new commentating team, a new presentation, should I say. We are moving on to Espn 2K5. Same athletes, same league, just being presented to you in a different way with 2K. We think that it's going to help the league grow, and we could go back to Madden eventually. And I know that this is weird. We've had a lot of changes, but it is happening. It is official. The commish has put his stamp on it. So come join the league. We're excited. Going over to 2K for the league, and I think it's going to help the MFL. I want to be straight up forward with you guys. I'm excited to introduce to you the 2K MFL draft, the first ever, held and presented to you like this on 2K. This should be fun. Let's go ahead and see if your player made it. This is the MFL draft. So ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The MFL has had a realignment, a fantasy draft, a change, a restart for the first time in history. In a way, I guess you could say we've had this happen before, but not like this. This is something special. There's a good reason why it's happening, because the series is about to get very, very good. So we had a sub draft. Now, there are 40 of you guys, or possibly over 40. It's somewhere close to 40. 40 at the lowest of you guys have been drafted. Subscribers. Some old names and some new faces are going to be here. I got all of you guys in, man, for the most part. If you guys aren't in, if you didn't get in, this is the only backstep from 2K. I can't edit players afterwards. So all I'll say is submit your player, and when we go to do the next series, you'll make it. But for this draft here, this is it. If you didn't get in, you're not in. It might not be too late if you go ahead and hit the comment section right now. Right now. You might even want to go ahead and do it as soon as this goes live, because the sooner you comment and go, the higher chance you have to not be late. Okay? So without further ado, the number 1 overall draft pick is quarterback Jamie Bell. Congratulations. We're going to go through this pretty quick because there's 40 of you guys. So Jamie Bell, congratulations. You went. Next up, halfback, Madden 20 version, some say, the prime, Zach Keister, coming at 246-1, just like he was in Madden 20. I'm so excited to see what this guy can do. Coming in at 91 overall, man. Oh my goodness. I am excited to watch the good old Keister. Now, we'll see if he can if he's good or not. You know, if you never know, because 2K does have where, you know, your overall will go up and go down. So we'll see what happens. But he's back in Arizona, man, where his story was never finished. But this is the start of something new. As you can see, it says he is a rookie, so we will see what this young running back can do. Next up, staying in Arizona, James Skaggs coming in at 82 overall tight end. What a beast. Next up, wide receiver, another target for as I pass it, another target for Jamie Bell to connect to. Wide receiver Daniel Zimmer. Yes, he requested, look, hey, I want to give offense a go. I want to prove that I can do more than just tackle and hit players hard. I want to make me a wide receiver. I want to show I can do offense as well. And I'm excited to see Daniel Zimmer out here playing. Now, I do have to state one thing, guys. If your college isn't right, if your height isn't right or anything like that, it's not going to be right. That's way too much for me to do, especially when I'm trying to get all you guys in at the beginning of the series. So also, with this game being older, some of the time, like, I'm having to use some real players because the editing is very limited, but it's still able to get you guys in, right? And that's all that matters, okay? So don't nitpick. If you do that, you're probably not going to be in a future series because you're just going to make it harder for me. Just want to go ahead and clear that out as well. Don't be nitpicking because I'll probably end up removing you and putting in another subscriber. So just be happy that you made it. I know you guys will. I know you guys got me. Moving on. We're not done here. There's somebody else here. Who is it? It's me. Not the commissioner, but the other me, Johnny Metro, the player version of me, coming in at 5'10", 178 pounds. I'm a little small there, but I'm going to try and get it done, man. I'm going to try coming in at 80 overall, We'll see what I can do. I'm hoping I can be a good part of the team. I will also be taking this version of me and after games doing interviews for myself on how I feel the team did and stuff like that. So it's going to be fun playing my favorite position, strong safety. So we'll see what I can do. Moving on. What team shall we cover next? Well, let's go ahead. Let's talk about the Rams. Jake Turcotte, a classic strong safety subscriber on the channel. He had a lot of success. Still looking for that ring, though, that he never got. We'll see if he can do it out there with those Rams. Does he have any help on defense? Of course he does. Veteran Super Bowl winning Steven Cruz. He won a ring in Madden 20 with the Colts. Now, again, of course, this is all fresh for everyone. So we're wiping the rings away for this personal series. But overall channel history, Steven Cruz does have a ring. Matter of fact, he has two of them because the Colts went back-to-back. So pretty awesome teammate to have for Jake Turcotte. Moving on from, I believe that is it for the defense. It is. They do have a pretty fair bit on offense. They have, number one, Jordan Gregory. Congratulations, man. You're out there with the Rams. This is a good team. I'm excited for you. It looks like you'll probably be playing in the slot. I'm so excited to watch this guy. 6 foot, 188. Again, if your height and weight aren't correct, just bear with, it is what it is, but I got you in here. I'm excited to watch you play, my man. I like this. This is a better spot than the Bills. So he's basically coming from the Bills to the Rams. This is going to be on the same playlist as the Madden 22 MFL playlist. So we're just transitioning. It's the same series in a way. It's just we're transitioning, and we basically did a realignment of the league in a fantasy draft. Just think of it like that. So Jordan Gregory is going from the Bills to the Rams, and Zach Keiser's going from quarterback to running back, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyways, and Daniel Zimmer as well. But let's just keep moving. I feel like I'm trying to over-explain it to you guys. I know you guys are into this. Caleb Goins, man, oh man, here's a name coming back. This guy was a freaking beast. He has been drafted, coming in at 92 overall. Okay, coming in at a 92 overall. He did a lot in Madden 20. Hasn't really had too much success, obviously. Again, clean slate coming into this. We'll see what he can do. And then quarterback Roberto Nandino, who played for the Rams in Madden 20, had a lot of success, brought them to a Super Bowl, I do believe, and lost, or and then an NFC Championship and lost, or something like that. He's had success. We'll see what he can do. Kind of looks like what's his name? that picture kind of looking similar. Some of these pictures obviously are from real players, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know you guys, once you start talking, you're gonna make your own. You're gonna have your own kind of personalities. Moving on to the Ravens. Tyreek Whitehead is back, my man. He's coming in at an 80 overall. Excited to see what he does out there in Baltimore. Who does he have on his team? Well, he's got Darius Whitlow. Nice running back, coming in at a 90 overall subscriber. Pretty beast, if you ask me. And then they have one subscriber on defense. A guy who has had his name be said a pretty good bit. He's going to be playing next to Ed Reed. I'm a little jealous. Not going to lie, because Ed Reed is a beast. That's Ryan Mackey. He is a free safety just like he was for Arizona in the Madden 20 league, subscriber league. He came in at the later portion of that series, and well, he's back, but he's with the Ravens this time, getting drafted to them. They got a solid squad. Could be a playoff run for him. Moving on to the Saints. Who do they have? Well, at quarterback, they have Jaden King. Coming in at an 88 overall quarterback spot. Damn good. Highest QB quarterback so far. And he's only going to have one other player on his team, and that is Jacob Johnson. Coming in at 81 overall. So 2 subscriber team there. That is the lowest team with the lowest amount of subscribers on it. Moving on to those 49ers. Let's just start off with the wide receiver since we're talking about it. Clayton DeBush. He's coming off of, 2 years ago, his character was in a Super Bowl, and they ended up winning. But we'll see what he can do. Rookie year for this series. We'll see what he can do. Then at running back, an old name, Denzel LaRoe, coming in at an 80 overall. I'm excited to watch this guy play. 5'10", 200. We'll see what Denzel LaRoe can do. He's back. He was the replacement for Zach Keister out in Chicago in Madden 20. We'll see what he can do. And then there is Greg Maddox, quarterback, not strong safety, quarterback. You've already been put in as quarterback. I do see that you asked for safety, but I had already done this and I'm not rearranging it. So just be lucky you made the cut, because once this is over with, there is no more room. So you have made it at least. You're coming in at 74 overall. You got a lot to prove at this quarterback spot. So we'll see if you can do that. Moving on, that's it for the 49ers. So moving on to those Chargers. Well, they got Cam Ramsey, quarterback, coming in at 79 overall, trying to outplay Drew Brees, who is only a 75 overall. And then we have halfback Donnie freaking Watson. Looks a lot like Tomlinson, doesn't he? His twin brother, Donnie Watson, 92 overall. Man, we got some good running backs in this league. Donnie Watson, who I was already having fun watching him, earlier when we were on Madden 22. But now I'm really excited to watch him here. He has moved over to the Chargers, so we'll see if he can have some success there. I think he's got a better team built around him, because not only doesn't stop there, he also has teammate Ryan Hatcher, coming in at 78 overall. Excited to see this guy back in the channel. Then we have Timmy the Pain Train. Man, oh man, he actually beefed with Keister and had a pretty decent run. Pretty good beef with Keister in Madden 20. He's coming in at tight end at 89 overall. And that is pretty damn exciting. I'm ready to see what he can do. Then they'll have one subscriber on defense. Holding it down on the other side of the ball is Dante Baker. Man, oh man. 6 foot, 190, Texas A&M. He's going to get to play next to Quentin Jammer, who was pretty awesome. So yeah, pretty excited to watch the Chargers play, man, for no doubt about it. We will be tuning into some of those games. Moving on, we have next up those Miami Dolphins. Ken Burks coming in, 80 overall. subscriber quarterback, another one. Then he'll obviously be handing out to Ricky Williams. I used to love this guy. He was my first jersey I ever got, actually, of an active player. But he will have subscriber Luke Adams to throw the ball to. Luke Adams coming in at 86 overall. Not too bad for tight end. I mean, you know, you got to take what you can get here. And then on defense, holding it down for them is a guy who has been pretty impressive at this position. One of the best CB subscribers that I've seen. Luke Crown, who beat with Tyreek Whitehead back in the day. We'll see what he brings to the table. Coming in at an 85 overall. He is a rookie. No years on his plate here. And excited to see what he can bring to the table. Next up, we will be tuning in. Let's see what those Bears did, because they did go for Casey Woods at quarterback, coming in at a 71 overall, the lowest overall out of all the subs, I do believe, but there's a lot of potential out of this Ohio State quarterback. We'll see what Casey Woods can do out there in Chicago, as he has a position battle with Rex Grossman. For him, he will have all his other friends, his other sub friends, on the defensive side of the ball, and they are going to be defensive tackle Corey Austin, coming in at 81 overall, and outside linebacker Blake West. So those are some familiar names if you've been here on the channel for long enough. Moving on though to those Pittsburgh Steelers. They were on the clock next. What would they do? Well, they would start off by going with Sean Best, the best middle linebacker I've seen on the channel. Very dominating player, no doubt about it. So he'll be playing middle linebacker. Then on that outside, who do we have? Well, cornerbacks, we got Kazi Murray, or Kaze Murray. I'm not too sure how you pronounce that, my man, but you did get selected by the Pittsburgh Steelers. You're going to be coming in at a 78 overall. 5'11", 187, not bad at all. Strong safety. You get to play by my favorite player ever in history, Troy Polamalu. I love this guy, dude. I freaking love this guy. So you're lucky. Then Michael Tyson also got selected. So that secondary man of Pittsburgh got 2 subs in there. It's going to be fun to watch them. Coming in at 79 overall. And then to top it off, they will have quarterback Von Prakniak getting his Big Ben on. Look at that portrait. Looking like a young Big Ben out there. But no, that's Von Prakniak. That ain't Big Ben. This is the MFL, man. What are you talking about? Excited to watch Von Prakniak, man. That would do it for the Pittsburgh Steelers, though. Moving on to those. Who will it be? The New York Jets. Seth Price. This isn't a sub, but he's from a former franchise that we had that ended up not making it because the game broke. But Seth Price is back, coming in at 87 overall. Let's see. Jonathan Stokely, wide receiver. If you haven't heard his name, he's you know who he is if you watch the channel long enough. He was out there in Chicago for a little while, but he's here in New York. He's a rookie, ready to make a name for himself. 6'1", 197. We'll see what Jonathan Stokely can do. We wouldn't be done there though, because Will Davis would be a subscriber tight end selected by the New York Jets. We have one last team, 4 players. Who will it be? Well, let's all take a prayer for these guys because they have been selected by the Detroit Lions. Let's start off with that quarterback spot. Butterminer. Coming in at 6'9", 289 pounds, Butterminer takes helm of the Detroit Lions and looks to lead them to a Super Bowl championship. We'll see what he can do. Everyone, let's pray for him just for a minute. Then we're going to move on to the halfback, Ja'Cory Davis, who was a running back for the Saints for a little while, had some success, but he's a rookie here with Detroit, ready to make a name for himself. Then we move on to wide receiver Isaiah Streets, 83 overall. He'll be the best wide receiver on their roster going into this season. So we'll see what he can do. And then to end it, to top it off, it's going to be a defensive player, a cornerback who goes by the name of Marius Elam. He played for the Falcons in other series. Now he is with Detroit. He is a rookie and once again ready to make a name for himself. We'll see what the Detroit subs can do. Maybe they can turn it around. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is all. That's the draft. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. If you didn't make it, if your player isn't here, you better hurry up right now. Submit your player, but it may be too late. I don't know. Depends on when I'm recording the next episode, and I'm excited, so it could be too late, but you never know. Give it a shot. Maybe I can throw you in there. This is gonna be fun though. Be active. Write in the comments. Go ahead. Give me some post draft interview answers. Like, how are you guys feeling about the upcoming season? How do you feel about your team, where you're at? What is there to look forward to? And whoever has like one of the most interesting interviews is going to get covered in the Metro News Network, and also might even get a boost to their overall. So be active, go in the comments, talk your crap, and I'll see you guys. Also remember this, I have a player in this league, so I'm coming for you guys. I guarantee you that. I'm coming with the heat. I hope you can handle it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.